Ooh, hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Tonight we're gonna do another whip and chat here. Did one earlier, but it's nice out here at night. It's kind of a cool atmosphere. So, doing a Treasure Studios art, and yep. Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva, 60 by 60 centimeters, square drill on mounted film adhesive. Yeah, Treasure Studios art information. And it's 30 colors, just regular drills. So yeah. Alright, so hopefully everybody had a good day. Number 8. Okay. Yeah, just doing a few M's here. M symbols. Okay. Ooh, let's get back into it. I had YouTube music on and I'm like, I'm getting songs that I've already heard. I listened to Justin Bieber Ghost, like, for probably like the 4th time today. Yeah, I have his Justice CD. So, yeah, I hit it on repeat in my car. So, oh, something about that Ghost song. Oh, pretty cool. I just like music in general. Like, yeah, if I can grab a CD, music CD from my collection and put it in my car, I'm all for it. And I listen to the CD a couple times when I'm driving from place to place. Yeah. Just like that kind of thing. It's a nice break from the radio. Because you usually get like popular songs on top 40 radio, and just like the same popular ones every day, just in a different order. Oh, for music CD, yeah, you get songs that you heard from the same artist just on that CD, but yeah, I like listening to the whole CD. I don't like skipping tracks or something. Yeah, I kind of like to see the whole cross section of an artist, or what else they have, what other material they have instead of their hits or single releases. Yeah. Sometimes you just get filler songs, but there's some songs that are actually pretty cool. Alright, that's number 8. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to do colors. Yeah, we'll do C. Okay. 14. Oh, it's a blue. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool atmosphere out here at night. There's crickets like chirping kind of stuff outside. Yeah, and it's like probably pretty close to 11 o'clock out here. Oh, I had a shower earlier, so I usually shower at night. Probably like 10 o'clock, and then, yeah. I slept for a part of this morning till like 11 and got up, had a shower, and then, yeah, yeah, had lunch and then, yeah, did a whip and chat earlier. Yeah. So I have a short week this week, and then week after I work another weekend of nights, and then I'm back on days. The following Wednesday, yeah. Oh, back to days. Okay, 14 capital C. Alright, so let's have little increments of C in here. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I meditated for a bit. Just right in front of my drafting desk with the cover paper on. I usually just come out to the studio to meditate. Nice quiet place. Yeah, turned on YouTube music after that. I was like, kept looking at my canvas and I'm like, let's do another whip and jet. It's like that. Yeah, it's just so much less chaotic at night. During the day, the phone's usually like ringing. Yeah, the cat's like carrying on. Yeah, just so nice at night. Yeah, I'm generally a night owl when it comes to staying up late. And if I am working nights, yeah, I generally want to stay up on my other days off, up late, because my body's just like... Oh, hey, you're not at work, but yeah, you're working nights, but yeah, let's just stay up for a while. It's like, guess so. So on days off, I can stay up late, and since I'm on nights anyway, yeah, it just kind of works out. Probably have to, yeah, I'll have to stay up late tomorrow night. Yeah, or just sleep during the day and then, yeah, to go in for Wednesday night. So, yeah, that parents know my schedule. Dad works during the day. Yeah, he's just straight day shift for his work, so he has somewhat a normal sleep schedule, just straight through. Every 4 weeks I switch. Neither one bothers me. It's a nice adjustment, period. It bothers other people, I'm sure. Yeah, I have days where I just, yeah, where I'm tired. Irregardless, but I don't know. It's just... mindset's kind of like, hey, it's a shift, it's work, yeah, just go, just do it. Yeah, it's no, it's kind of my lifestyle too. I'm just single, and yeah, just kind of do my thing. Most of the time, anyway. There are days where I want to do stuff and then it just doesn't happen. What you want to do on your days off and then what actually ends up happening on your days off. Yeah. Oh, that drill must have fallen. Whoops. Okay, I have to grab that puppy. What symbol was that? Diamond, I think. Yeah, I think that was the diamond symbol. Blue. Okay. Okay, that's solvable. Yep, I think so. Here, I'll just put this back in with its other buddies. Yeah, I just kind of saw that drill just hanging out. Okay, cool. Hopefully. Oh, there's an off-color drill somewhere. It will tend to happen. 14. See, okay. I love that slight distraction. But yeah, a drill out of place. Yeah, that's not a shock. Yeah, see, it's kind of all over the place in this section. Just catching it every now and then. It's clustered near other colors though, so it's kind of easy to see to an extent. I can see how somebody could confuse U with C, like, ever so slightly, but yeah, there's always light pads or other accessories to help you see the canvas a little better, but nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I do have a light pad, but yeah. Pretty good light. Yeah, and if I really do miss a symbol, world's not gonna end, I don't think. Oh well, it's Just one of those quirks you run into while diamond painting. Alright, cool. Yeah, I see one C that I want to diamond paint, and then another C just comes into view instantly. It's like, what? No, at least I can have a platform so my hand won't stuck in the eddies. So I'll just kind of work my way up. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. I'm seeing a bunch more C's. Alright. When you want to do something systematically and your brain does something totally different. Of course, I could have like the tray perpendicular to the drill orientation perpendicular to how I'm placing it, or parallel. Silly me has the tray at an angle with square drills. Oh boy. Oh, shaky cam. Heard me bumping the canvas again. Or camera again. Oh boy. No more coffee at this hour. I don't think it would keep me awake, but yeah, it's just... There are times when you have too much of a good thing and you just start feeling weird. Yeah, there are probably days where I drink way too much coffee than I probably should have. Oh, great. Yeah, just have those binge days. Ah, I can have another cup of coffee. Screw it. Chug a glass of water every once in a while. And then just wash that down with a cup of coffee. Oh. Yeah, I can't safely say that I just sip coffee. I just enjoy it. I call that getting cold. Let's call that cold coffee. So yeah, if it's cooled down enough and it's been sitting there long enough, not being consumed, yeah, I usually just down it. yeah, just cold coffee just seems like a crime. But yeah, there's tons of people out there that like iced coffee, but I don't know, I just like hot coffee, hot pizza. Yeah, I think I mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I wouldn't just grab a slice of pizza and start eating it. I'd have to get to the nearest microwave and just heat that slice up for a few seconds. Just like warm food and warm beverages. Well, with the exception of vodka coolers or something. Yeah, cold. But yeah, that's okay if it gets to room temperature. So yeah, you sip those. I don't chug those. Yeah, I do Crown Royal as well, but yeah, let's get a couple cubes of ice, and then it's usually just like an ounce or two of Crown Royal. I can really pace myself with alcohol. I don't do a deep dive drinking half a bottle of Crown. No. I'm pretty careful around alcohol. Yeah, I want to be able to function. So, alcohol generally lasts a long time in the house. My dad drinks beer every now and then. Craft beers most of the time, but yeah, he drinks a beer on occasion. Nothing too hardcore, just every once in a while. Oh, we have alcohol in the house, but it's not just, hey, grab a glass, let's just drink one just for the heck of it. Nah. I don't know, I have to get myself around, like, I have to drive, so I really don't want to be that one who gets a DUI driving under the influence while operating a motor vehicle. Nah. Not on my to-do list. Not something that's really a good idea ever. So I had an uncle who, like, really had abused alcohol to an extent. And that was when I was younger, and just noticed his, like, behavior was weird at certain times. And you could smell, like, alcohol in his breath. It's just... And his health wasn't so good, but he turned it around. A few years later, and yeah, he's somewhat sober, I guess. Yeah, but that just a visual reminder of the damage alcohol can do, just being exposed to it for a certain amount of time. No, everybody has like a rough patch, and yeah, can abuse alcohol or drugs, of course. It happens, but I don't know if he turned himself around. He got himself out of it, or there was an intervention. I think it was a combination of the two. That was a few years ago. He just really improved his life, so. Yeah, I have had relatives and, yeah, people I know, like, die from, like, cancer and, yeah, from smoking, yeah. Yeah, cancer is kind of a sensitive topic around here. So I lost grandfather to cancer and an aunt to cancer. Yeah. This was like a few years ago now, but yeah, cancer still. Yeah, it's just not the individual who has cancer. It affects everybody else that the individual knows. The friends and family of the individual who has cancer doesn't have like all the pain and all that, like all the physical ailments of the cancer, but just like the emotional effects of seeing a loved one with cancer, yeah, makes it rough. And as it should be with a disease of that nature. It affects more than just the one affected by the disease. Yeah, see loved ones pass on from disease or disease or drug abuse or just a car accident or something. That just makes life seem just that much more in the now than more than ever before. Yeah, just losing a loved one, period, is just, yeah, just kind of wakes you up to reality for a good period of time. It's like a reminder that this is life. That life is fragile, or can be. And you can be fine 1 minute and then just feeling dreadful the next. And sometimes it can go in an undesirable direction. yeah, progression of a disease can get worse, or an addiction, and yeah, you find yourself without a loved one. But such is life and reality. Even if it's not like the greatest aspect ever. Can probably safely say I've been to more funerals than probably weddings. So yeah, wearing formal clothes is kind of has a different tone to it. Oh yeah, yeah, I've been to weddings in formal wear and all that. Like, I dress up for good reasons, but yeah, even just going to visitations or all that over the years. Yeah, it's put on the fancy clothes. Yeah, double-edged sword kind of scenario right there. Kind of like wearing different pairs of shoes for different scenarios. Jeez, I'm tossing these dark blue drills right now. Being very aggressive with my drill tray here. Jeez. So you probably wear running shoes to go jogging or something. Or running shoes to run errands, or yeah. Yeah, it's basically running shoes to do errands for me. Like, go around town, like, for now. And it's gonna be like some sort of pull-on kind of boot. And then at work, I have to wear steel-toe work boots. So 2 different pairs of shoes and footwear to wear for different circumstances. And yeah, I have a formal, like, dress shoes when I used to go to church. Kind of just not going back to church for the time being, just so other members of my congregation can go at their leisure. You kind of have to reserve your spot to go to church at this point because of the just keeping numbers down, occupancy numbers down, and yeah, just probably the same people signing up constantly to go to church on Sundays. You have to like email the church to reserve your spot. It's like I have every other weekend off, but yeah, it's just sending an email to just go listen to a sermon at church. It's just not the same. But yeah. Yeah, so like running shoes to do errands, dress shoes for events, weddings, funerals, yeah, to go to church. In my case, sometimes winter boots for winter, and steel-toed work boots. Yeah, in a factory or manufacturing setting, or a work setting even. Yeah, just for safety. yeah, so kind of different dynamics altogether, and each piece of footwear has different benefits. Running shoes, you can put like insoles and stuff in there. Yeah, work boots, insoles. Yeah, just to keep your help your back, cushion your feet a bit more. Yeah, so you don't have skids falling on your feet, steel toes. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a picture on Facebook or Instagram where somebody had like a bed and they had storage under their bed, and it was just row upon row of fancy running shoes, different colors and styles, etc. And like, you really just need a pair of shoes on your feet. And there's some people probably in the world that don't even have a good pair of shoes to put on their feet. And here's this one individual that just has really fancy friggin', I don't know, I'll just say Nikes or whatever, Air Jordans or something. Really fancy brand of shoe, like a whole ton of them, just sitting under this bed that has storage under it. It's like, wow, I know you love shoes, but can you just have a couple pairs? Like, that's something practical. Like, yeah, footwear is great. Yeah, I'd be like running shoes, probably like not like Crocs or something, but whatever is handy. Yeah, but you just don't need like 18 other pairs of shoes that are just sitting there doing nothing. And if you even wear the other pairs at all, that's just weird to me. They bought them, and yeah, but I just think about individuals who are like homeless or something that just could use a pair of those shoes. Like, have something for their feet. Protect them a little better on the streets, or yeah, think of the less fortunate with that. Yeah, I have my moments where I have splurged. Yeah, I have hundreds of word search books. I have a few diamond painting canvases. Yeah, I have probably had the same mentality, just in a different way. Probably don't necessarily need the number of canvases I have, but naturally, with this hobby, collecting and purchasing canvases of any degree could be a separate part of the hobby. So yeah. I know, shoes are kind of essential. Diamond painting canvases, nice to have. For sure, yeah. Can you have like one or two in your stash, your set, or one or two on you? It's good. Well, if you have a few hundred over the years or over a period of time, well, yeah, it's art, and yeah, you're interested in it for some reason, or it was on sale or something. Yeah, it's just habit or human nature. Well, pretty sure there's individuals who'll never diamond paint in their lives, or just kind of looked at it and kind of screamed. But yeah, kind of break down what's essential and then not essential. after seeing like certain pictures, like somebody could have a walk-in closet full of clothes. Yeah, I have a few pairs of jeans. Yes, I basically wear t-shirts. I have a few hoodies. Yeah, that I kind of like. I kind of use them as coats, but yeah. Basically have what I need. Yeah, probably a few more spring jackets than I probably really need. So, yeah, I'm not perfect, but yeah, not like 20 or 30. And I'm not one to buy clothes all the time. I kind of like, I'll just go to like Walmart or some clothing store and just grab a couple pairs of replacement jeans and kind of get rid of the other, like the torn out crotch or whatever of the jeans that I'm replacing. I've accidentally bought a couple pairs of like brand name Levi's jeans. That was just way too much. $70 or $80 for a pair of jeans that are gonna fray all the same as just like a probably 10 or 14 pair of jeans the same size. Yeah, so when you slam a brand name on something, yeah, there goes the price. Yeah, if no, it's customer's choice. And if you like a certain brand, hey, yeah, it's true of Diamond Painting. Diamond Art Club, yeah, it's, hey, I love these canvases. It's a well-defined brand. You know what you're getting. Yeah, it's something you know. It's something you're comfortable with. Yeah, brand choice. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just having excessive amounts of something somebody else could use, like shoes or clothing or food or something. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh geez. Probably share some of that. Probably give some of that away or something. Like, I don't think there's a zombie apocalypse around the corner, but probably some people that are kind of disappointed that this is just a pandemic, not a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, survivalists or yeah, it's just like a really nasty virus outbreak. It's still pretty bad, but yeah, zombie apocalypse, possibly. Uh, does it really sound that far-fetched? Like, yes, in a way that some zombie, undead, walking, living dead movies have been portrayed. You know, where all they want is brains. But yeah, probably. Probably far-fetched, like just because it's something like that's been depicted like so many times. It's like a genre movie or books, TV shows. Yeah, it's just, oh, this is what zombies or walkers are like. Yeah. And then reality hits, and yeah, it's probably probably won't be as fun or as straightforward as it is in TV shows. Yeah. Probably won't be as stylized. It's gonna be like really violent, unforgivable ordeal that it'll just be total chaos. Not planned out, orderly conflict TV shows. And in the media, if there's an apocalypse, there's gonna be just unhinged panic. Yeah, maybe some video game lovers will, hardcore gamers would just savor, kind of have an idea of what to do if they played those kind of games, those kind of console or computer games, Modern Warfare or something. There's like a gameplay feature in some of those first-person shooters called zombies, so it's just like hordes of zombies. So if you're someone who's like gung-ho about those games, yeah, you'd have to get used to the recoil of an actual gun and all that. Well, probably wouldn't be necessarily holding a gun for a while, but bullets wouldn't be able to get manufactured anymore during apocalypse, so I find guns to be kind of, I don't know, redundant. You'd have to do something a bit more brutal and direct in order to take down a zombie horde. In some cases, zombies would like come to words that sound like that. Yeah, it's nice to have a gun, but there's only so many bullets, and I don't think you can reuse bullets. And unless you learned how to manufacture or make new bullets, a gun really just doesn't seem very viable. Yeah, it sounds like a lot more trouble than it's worth. It could be like a weapon to like, could just use the butt of the gun to kind of fend off a zombie, or put like some sort of pointed sharp object on a gun and just use it as a javelin or something. But there would be individuals who would just stockpile a bunch of ammunition, not share it or whatever, and be like, too bad, all mine. Yeah. Just be all out civil war. But yeah, that's stretching the imagination a bit. You don't know what would really happen until it's like really physically happening. Like, you can imagine different scenarios. The power would be out, money would be redundant, there would be looting and all that. Yeah, I'd have to search for a viable water source, kind of start riding horses again and all that. Hey, seeing the horses in front of me in the drive-through that last weekend or whatever. Yeah, size of those animals. I wonder if there's like an underlying reason why people tend horses, or yeah, I just wonder. I think it's more than just like a hobby, or no, people can love horses and wildlife or farm animals. No. Some cases, humans consume chicken, meat, and then some people are omnivores or vegetarian or vegan, eat plants. Yeah. You kind of have to step back into the past and kind of learn how to fend for ourselves, like how to garden and make our own food, just without like the everyday essentials and any apocalyptic kind of situation or dire situation where there's no electricity. Technology would just be, sitting there. And we kind of have to go back to horseback riding and all that. So, kind of wondering the stuff we're kind of laughing at, or that just seems like so foreign now that we're like in the technological kind of world. Yeah, we're just kind of laughing at people pulling water out of a well. Yeah, for their drinking water, but yeah, have to dig more wells or something if there's no water coming out of a tap in your kitchen. So yeah, reality. Okay, I think there's just one of this 13 here. Yeah, I'm just literally seeing like one swirl here. It's amazing where these conversations go. Go from like drinking to footwear. Just go everywhere in these. Yeah, and then cancer, and then formal wear and excessive. Yeah, I just go everywhere in these things. But reality, really, it's kind of what goes through my mind every day. Just tons of different thoughts and scenarios. And reality, like, you're one day gone the next, is basically how it can go, unfortunately. You can be feeling great one day and then just totally feel like trash the next day. It's just how it goes every day. Oh, back to this apocalypse stuff. There's probably a contingency plan that the government has to survive natural disaster kind of scenario, or a zombie apocalypse. I think there's probably a plan at the White House in the US, kind of a contingency plan, or how society will function in a disaster. Like, you just don't know what's possible these days. Like, what could happen if there's like a massive power outage, like a kind of a solar flare, like the sun sends a massive solar flare to the earth and affects the electromagnetic field of the planet. Yeah, electronics are going to go out, and they'll probably like stay out. That is a possibility. I saw that on a documentary. And it would take years for power to come back. Yeah, it would not be pretty. And yeah, what we're so used to having technologically would just be dead. Like, you couldn't just get in your car and go somewhere. Like, it would just be pure darkness. All the communication devices, all the no TV, everything would just be gone in that flash of that solar flare. If it was bad enough. And yeah, lo and behold, chaos. Money wouldn't matter. Yeah. Life we're just like so accustomed to that feels so natural right now would just be yeah, good luck figuring this out. Just be utter blind panic. Yeah, realistic. You just get like so set. We just get so set in our ways, or just expect stuff to work. I'm the same way. Like, yeah, I'd probably be kind of peeved if stuff stopped working. Yeah, it happens. It's something you depend on, or just keeps you entertained, or something, and then it's suddenly gone. And you're like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, some people would just probably lose it. I'd probably be one of them for a while. Just something you suddenly have, and then you think nothing of, like just so second nature, and then gone. Kinda sounds like a family member passing away, doesn't it? Kinda what I said earlier. Yeah, you have a family member around, a pet, a loved one, aunt, uncle, etc. And then they pass away, something happens. Then you're like, yikes. This sucks. Yeah, that's what kind of apocalyptic disaster would be like. You'd go through the stages of grief in a way, as you would with a passing of a loved one in one way or another. Yeah, change is good and can be bad for a while and then turn out to be good eventually. But yeah, it's all about perspective in the end, really. Yeah, a family member dying, yeah, isn't great. It doesn't feel good. It's not meant to feel good. Like, if it's sudden or something, but if you know a family member has been sick and they pass away, then it's kind of like, yeah, they're at peace now. Still not happy, but yeah, it's just that suffering's no longer there. Or if it's a pet and they're in pain and there's nothing that can be done to kind of make the pet better or family member better, then yeah, their passing is the ultimate end, really. Yeah, kind of morbid, but to an extent, I know I've heard of some people that don't go to funerals. I've heard somebody say that a long time ago. Oh, I've never been to a funeral. I'm like, how? Just, yeah. Like, what? I guess, but I don't know. There's some life lessons that you just have to learn manually, like the hard way. It's like, you know that somebody passed away, you know that there's a funeral or some sort of memoriam. Yeah, visitation, etc. There are just some things in life that you have to experience, whether anybody likes it or not. Like, I'm not one saying, "Oh, is there a funeral today? Let's go." No. Sometimes it's just a memorial, and those can be just as difficult, but the whole mentality of funerals and memorials is to remember or respect the person who passed away. Just kind of closure, and begins the healing process of grief. It's what I think funerals are for, and yeah, closure. It's like, okay, this person passed away. Let's remember who they were, and yeah, how they affected our lives. Yeah. Now you can start healing. So it's, yeah, a kind of form of respect and a final goodbye before, yeah, they get buried, or whatever different customs there are. Kind of morbid, but yeah, I guess a little more reality oriented. Yeah, so kind of have shards of drug abuse, alcohol abuse in my family, or had. It's always something that's vivid in my mind, something that just gives me pause. Every once in a while, just kind of stops me and it's like, yeah, okay. So, yeah. But yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. I have a couple of social media kind of links in the description. My personal Facebook profile page, just my first and last name. My Facebook Echoes the Color business page. It's just basically an update page when just kind of sharing progress on a canvas or coloring page. Really gotta get back to that coloring, but yeah, just so much easier to come out here. And my Instagram, where all three, I just technically update. Yeah, just updates and meditation kind of stuff. But yeah, the conversation kind of took a morbid kind of turn, but yeah, sometimes you just have to dabble into those difficult subjects, and yeah, it's not easy, for sure. But anyway, nice talking to you for this hour in a bit. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.